Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Alex LaForce. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
Here's Collier. Here's Jackson. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
It's stolen by Fox. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Here's Collier. Pass to Smith. The three ball. Knocks it down from distance. Smith's got 5 now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Olajuwon. The basket's good off the assist from Fox.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Smith. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Thunder's ball. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Nesmith with it. Guarded by Smith. Blows the alley-oop.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Yep, that one goes.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Fox. Shoots over Collier. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Indiana's ball. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Here's Collier. An open look for Smith. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
I think this is J.R. Smith at his very best. Outstanding at capitalizing on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Shots good by Olajuwon.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Right wing. Here's Collier. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
The reach, the athleticism, the timing, no surprise. Giannis swatted that one away.
And here's Indiana now. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Smith. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Fox. Indiana with a rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to Holland. And that one is hammered home.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Smith. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Smith's got 13 now.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
19.
And so it's in.
The Thunder, 11.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Good on the shot. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Okongwu with the rebound. Pass to De Silva. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. DeRozan outside. To the right side. From deep three-point land. The offensive rebound. The steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. They get the rebound. Fox right side. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. De'Aaron Fox so fast on the break.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox, pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He has 6. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
Here's Dillingham.
Robert Dillingham.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The 3 is up. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Rejected by Okongwu. Over to the left wing. There's the triple. Second chance effort. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Thunder trail by 7. Down low. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's Dillingham. Indiana with a rebound. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. De Silva with the bucket.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Here's Prosper. A good-looking shot from the wing. And now it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect this shot.
Pass to Castle. Antetokounmpo for three. Okongwu with the rebound.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Castle. Fires the three. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Here's Indiana. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's DeRozan. Muscling in. DeRozan.
DeRozan's excellent footwork makes him dangerous inside. Defenses have to recognize that.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now here's Wallace. Kicks it to DeRozan. And there's the lob.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And stolen by Diallo. And so it's the Indiana Pacers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. With the drive, Indiana with a rebound.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Dillingham was the sixth man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Here's Smith. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Pass to Collier. Smith outside. Capella with a block.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
And the shot goes in.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. The rebound by Ware.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Dillingham. He's got 6. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Now here's Capella. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Dillingham. And Capella gets it to go.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Brown. Covered by Diallo. For 3, Smith. Capella with a rebound.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Dillingham. 6 to shoot. dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Thunder trail by 14. Oh, swiped away.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Dillingham. Tipped away. And they're on the break. By himself. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Oklahoma City shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort to the paint. Tries again. And no problem for Antetokounmpo as he finishes at the rim. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. And that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Dillingham. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8 points now. Over DeRozan. Here's Olajuwon. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Olajuwon's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, it's inexcusable not putting a body on the king. I mean, you deserve to get cooked when you don't do that.
1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Indiana with an impressive
36.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Wallace. Pass to Brown. Here's Prosper. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Shoots over Holland. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
There's Nesmith with the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. They led the game at one point by 20. Now Wallace. And he's going for the lob. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. De Silva with the rebound. Indiana leading by 15. Wallace outside. Picked up by Okongwu. Cans it with nobody near him. Okongwu's got 4 points this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Pass to De Silva. The 3. The rebound by Nesmith. Thunder trail by 15. To the inside. They get it back. Here's Olajuwon. The short one's on the money.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And Wallace, here we go. Here's Okongwu. Off target from the baseline.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Fox. Here's Olajuwon. The second effort. And the layup is up and in.
Yeah, whenever Olajuwon has the ball now, he wants to take the defense to school, and I like his aggressiveness.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Everyone, make some noise.
Here's Collier. Pass to Okongwu. 1:46 left in the fourth. Now here's Smith. 5 on the clock. Over Castle. And Indiana misses again.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And here's Nesmith. Defended by Jackson. Here's Fox. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them. And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
DeRozan outside. Back to Smith. Fires for 3. Deflects the pass. Oh, Fox with a steal. Castle for 3. Smith with the rebound. On offense, here are the Pacers. 10-point lead.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Pacers.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
Now here's Smith. Clock at 6. Lets a 3 fly. Another 3 for Indiana.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
It's intercepted. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too